boys are looking for Dad? Junior? They're not with me, y'all. I don't know why supporters does that. Yeah. That it would be best for what I have, except it stains everything. What is it? The manic panic. The one that you said. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, that they said it would be like the best, but it stains everything. Oh no. This hair already stains everything. So I'm making green chili chicken enchiladas. If this works, I see not even one comment, bro. It doesn't even say how many people are watching. Like it says how many people are watching, but it doesn't show at least like so and so is watching, so and so is watching. It's not even doing that. So I shredded my chicken already. I'm gonna deep fry some tortillas. These are the ones that I use. I use these ones, the white ones, not the yellow. I don't like the yellow ones. With some oil, and then I have some green chili that I bought yesterday in the, it's not called El Paisano, it's like a carniceria. I got some green chili and it's really good. Last night I made some green chili stew with hamburger meat and it was bomb. So I just figured I'd come say hi. I went live on supporters, but it doesn't really work over there. One of my girlies was on there, and I don't know if anyone else was on there, but whenever she would try to comment, she said that I guess it would stop the live. It would pause my live. Weird. Hi, Marie. Oh, Marie, hi. Lupita, what happened? I wonder why it does that over there. See why I always just give up, man? It's always something on supporters. And I don't deep fry the tortillas too much, because if you do, then the ends gets very crispy. And if your ends are very crispy, then whenever you serve somebody a plate, this end, it'll be kind of hard to cut. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hi, Danielle. I made 30 weeks. Oh, you're 30 weeks today? Oh, you're having a baby boy? I miss my belly. I'm not going to lie. I feel like when you're at the end of your pregnancy, you're like over it. Let me put you somewhere where the light... You're over it, but then you, like, I miss my belly. I really do. Do you have a video on how you did your blonde piece? I don't think I do, but I can tell you if you want to know what I do. The bleach that I use is Redken, but you could use any kind of bleach. Honestly, any bleach I feel like works. But all I did was part the middle, and then I went... After I parted it, I went straight down, but I didn't go all the way to the bottom. I kind of stopped midway. A lot of people just do their bang area, but I like to do a thicker piece because then it kind of looks from the front like half of my hair is blonde and the other half isn't, but in reality it really isn't. And then after I bleach it a few rounds, I use the purple shampoo and blue shampoo. I use both to take out the yellow and orange tones, and then I tone it, but it all depends on what color you want to tone your hair. I don't know if you want it like a pale white, like almost gray, or if you want a golden blonde or an ash blonde or a pearl blonde. It just depends on which one you want. If you do, if you want something more on the gray, then definitely I would go with I only use Walla brand, so. But if you're trying to go more of a platinum gray, then definitely Walla T18 is gonna do it for you. T18. But that will give you gray for sure. I found you on Facebook. I didn't know you had a cooking show. I always loved your beauty show tutorial. Thank you. No, honestly, I just do whatever. And since recently I haven't really been able to do any makeup lives, I figured, well, I'm cooking now. I used to always do cooking lives, like of me just cooking. I'm far from a freaking chef, that's for sure. I literally was asking you guys for like any recipes or anything, because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I make the same stuff every week, but on a different day. I'm serious, like same thing. Like the chicken enchiladas and the green chili stew is something I probably haven't made in a while, because I hadn't had any green chili. And I hate the green chili from like in a bucket, the one that you buy at the store. I don't like that. I like the ones that that comes around once a year only. But it's kind of hard to find that chili too. It's because I was covering his little toes were all coming, his feet were coming out. So, I can show you guys the tortillas. I don't overdo them, you guys. If you over fry them, and I put them on top of a napkin so that way the oil can strain off as well. But I like to leave them a little bit golden, not too much, because like I said, if you overdo it, if you overdo it, your ends will get too hard, and whenever you try to cut them, even with your fork, it'll be too much. It'll be way too hard. But I do want to say thank you to those that reached out about my pancakes, because you guys said you wanted to know what I use, like what heat settings I have it on, because my pancakes are perfect. Girl, I'm very proud of my pancakes. The fact that they come out so round and golden, like my pancakes, I'm very proud of. For real, for real. And honestly, I don't know what the trick is. I mean, I just put my flame in the middle. And it's all about knowing when to flip it, to be honest. The way I do it is, as soon as I pour the pancake mix in there, the minute I start seeing all the bubbles on the top, I just flip it right away. And I don't use butter, I use oil. Hi, Georgia. Yum. Hi, Candy. And the chili that I get is hatch green chili. I only bought a little bag. I got a medium-sized bag at the store, and I used half of it for yesterday's dinner, and then for today I'm gonna make the green chili chicken enchiladas. So to make mine, it's very easy. It's a long process because like I have to deep fry the tortillas and then boil the chicken and shred the chicken. It's a little bit of a long process, but it's so worth it. So I already shredded the chicken, and then I'm gonna be mixing the chicken with a cream of mushroom, a little bit of the juice of what the water that I used to boil the chicken, a little bit of that, mix it all good, and then I add the green chili. And it's not hot, you guys, because the kids even ate it. Well, meaning like Junior and Jaden, because Serenity and Nate, they eat chili. They do. Serenity and Nate are the only ones that don't complain about the like spiciness. It's mainly Junior and Jaden that complain. But I'm gonna use all these little pieces. That's awesome. I love me some pancakes. I can't eat that. I can't eat that all day. Oh, you could eat it all day, every day. Oh, and then the little machine, because I promise you that the little machine that I use, that isn't what makes my pancakes perfectly round, because I could make my pancakes be like super round without the little machine. Like if I just use a regular plate. The trick to getting a perfectly round pancake is when you pour it, don't pour it and start moving the bowl or anything like that. Pour it all in the center, and if the liquid keeps going in the center, it's gonna fall in the center and it's gonna spread the rest out because it's all in the center. But if you start moving it and you try to make a perfect round circle with the batter yourself, you're not gonna get it. The trick is pour it and let it stay pouring in the center, and it will slowly create that shape by itself. I promise. Let me see how many tortillas I have. But if you guys want to see the machine that I normally use, I bought this at, I ordered it on Amazon. And honestly, I really like it. The Amazon one. The only thing that sucks is like, you could literally mix the stuff inside of it. The only reason I don't really do it anymore like that is, if you mix it inside of this, because it has like all the measuring stuff. Mine's a little beat up because whenever I used to mix it in here, from mixing it with the freaking spoon or whatever, it scratched up the thing, so I don't do it like that no more. So you can mix it in here and then just pour it when it comes out. The only thing that I don't like is, since it has like the little dip in the bottom where wherever the batter comes out of, whenever you open it, see the hole that's down here? So when it's closed and you put all the batter in there, when you mix it, some of the flour falls inside of that little hole and you can't get it in there. So whenever you pour out your first pancake and it comes out, it's all that dry flour falls out. So then you kind of ruin the first pancake unless you go and let a little bit of it, throw it away, because that's what's going to happen. So now what I do is I mix it in a bowl and then I pour it in here. But I love using it because it's so easy, you guys. You just go and push the little thing and the pancake mix comes out. Again, don't do this. If you do this to try to make a round pancake, you're not going to get a round pancake. The trick is, I promise you, the trick is let it come out and just let it keep pouring out until you get it as wide as you want, and it will make a perfect round circle. I promise you. And I can show you guys on live. I could literally do it without this. I could do it with the bowl too. What fucks you up is when you start moving the bowl to get that round freaking pancake. 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need more. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna do at least 14 tortillas because I don't remember how many I need for the cake pan. This machine is from Amazon. If you guys want to take a screenshot, you're more than welcome to. Let me flip you guys around. Hold on. Or wait. This is it, what it's called. I forgot how to do it on here. I used to be able to know how to flip it, you guys, but now I don't know how. Oh, it doesn't even let you, huh? You can't even do filters no more? What the I never use a filter on here, but didn't they used to have the option to put a filter on Facebook? All I have is a link for comments. I have like a button for the comments. What the hell? The star button to remove stars or add stars. The microphone. I don't know what that other little microphone is. And then to flip the camera, the website thing. I guess I don't have it no more. But yeah, on Amazon. But again, remember, if you mix your batter inside of this, and you could get a lot. Like, if you fill this up all the way to the top, you're going to get a lot of pancakes. Because I always end up doing at least a little bit more than halfways. And I get, I want to say like 12 to 13 pancakes when I mix it. When I make up to here, halfways of this container. But it's really, I like the fact that it's not messy or anything, because you just push the bottom and it comes right out. But again, don't start moving it because your pancakes ain't gonna be round, girl. The trick is to let the batter pour into the center, and then it will give you what you want. So let me put a little bit more oil because we're gonna do a little more tortillas. Hi, Amy. They change Facebook too much. Yes, they do. And every time they change Facebook, it like resets everybody else's Facebook. So then everybody's pages start, like you got to build it up all over again. Meaning like if you were getting 100 to 200 live viewers, for whatever reason, they restart you all over where you have to start building yourself up again. It's so annoying because I hate that I don't even know why they do that, but I hate that so freaking much. It's annoying. Hi, Mary. Did I say hi, Amy? I'm not sure if I said hi. Probably at Walmart. I didn't get mine at Walmart. I got it on Amazon. I don't know if Walmart sells any. I've never seen one, but I've never looked either. Mine is from Amazon. I'm sure if you just go and look up pancake mix, I don't know, not pancake something, it'll come up. But that's the name brand, and it's on Amazon. It's not too expensive. I've had it for a while. Also, my chocolate melts, the container that I used for my strawberries, believe it or not, when I used to do my YouTube videos, I don't know if you guys, some of you that used to watch my content on YouTube, one time I did a video making a dozen roses out of chocolates, but I made like a bouquet, kind of like a ramo buchon, but it was only for a dozen roses, and I put it in the paper and all this, like make it look like flowers, but it was actual strawberries. When I did that for my YouTube channel, it was around Valentine's, they had that little chocolate melts thing they had it at Walmart, the chocolate melts. And it's a small little container, you guys, but a full bag of chocolates fits in there. So you can do, I'm gonna say you could probably get 2 boxes of strawberries to dip in there without having to remelt more chocolates. And it works so freaking good, no lie. I've had it for a while and it was super cheap. And the way to, the cleanup is easy. Look, I'll get it for you guys. Because a lot of you guys were asking where I got it from, and I got it at Walmart. And I promise you it is so convenient, because when it's time to clean it, you just lift the little thing, and it's like a silicone little pot, and you just wash it and then clean the outside of the other one, and it works really good. It only has 2 settings on it, so it's kind of like common sense. You won't fuck it up. You basically turn it all the way up high, and once you see the chocolate melting, then you move it to warm, so it keeps it warm. Because if you overheat, I never knew this, but if you overheat melted chocolate, it burns. And once it burns, when you the melted chocolate, it's no good. You cannot save it. You could try to add milk, you can try to add a little bit of oil, you can try to do whatever to save that chocolate, but I promise you, you can't save it. Once that chocolate is burned, that's it. But with this machine, what's really cool is the minute that the chocolate melts, you just switch it to warm, and it keeps it nice and juicy, so you could dip the strawberries in and out. But I'll show it to you guys right now. I got that one at Walmart. And I know you could buy it online because I found it online. You just can't find it in store unless you go around Valentine's. Around Valentine's you'll find it, but not right now. But it is, I freaking love it so much. So this is what it is, candy melts.
My son isn't sneaky at all, Chris.
Huh?
My son is not sneaky.
Sneaky? What do you mean?
I was trying to pull a little thing off over there and she just gave it away.
Oh. So this is what it looks like, and it's actually small, but it does a lot of strawberries. So whenever you are gonna clean it, you just take this out, and it's like silicone, literally. You just wash it, and it's super easy to wash. And then whenever you're done using the chocolate that's left over, you could literally just transfer it into a baggie and save that chocolate if you want, and then remelt it again. But if not, then you just go like that. Once it gets hard, like when it cools down, it gets hard again, and then just kind of go like this, and it kind of breaks. Take it out, put it in a baggie, or throw it in the trash. Wash it, clean the outside of this, and boom, that's it. But this is what I was saying, that it only has 2 settings. And at first, I didn't even know how to work it. So, because I was like, I noticed that whenever I would put it to the highest settings, the chocolate would melt. But after a while from using it, I would notice that it would start getting hard again. And I'm like, what the heck? What is going on? Well, you're basically burning the chocolate. Once it starts getting hard, it's because you're burning it. So you have to switch it down to warm so it keeps it at that same temperature, and the rest of the chocolate will melt. But once it starts getting hard again, that's it. You burned your chocolate. Once you burn the chocolate, you can't save it. You could even do it over the stove or in the microwave, but those are like the easiest ways of freaking burning the chocolate. And it was $40. I believe $40. I want to say $40. Somebody asked me, and I went and I looked it up for them at Walmart, and I took a screenshot. So I'm gonna say $40, but I could be wrong. But I love that thing. It comes in handy, you guys, because whenever I made those chocolate footballs for juniors football team, I was struggling at first because I hadn't used it in a while. But yeah. Okay, what do I have to do now? I gotta open these. So there's basically everything I did already. The tortillas, they're ready to go. The shredded chicken. Now I just have to clean my chili, like basically take the top off, remove all the seeds, and then chop it up in little squares. And then I'll mix all that, and then I add the cream of mushroom. Hi, Sandra. They have those at Michael's. You're probably right, at Michael's. I think it would probably be cheaper at Walmart, though. It is terrible tasting and a mess to clean up when it burns. I got mine at Marshall's on clearance, and it works really well. Really? You're lucky. Those machines work really good, you guys. Like, mark my words. I'm not even lying. It works so freaking good. Hold on. I love it because I've had it for such a long time already, for a few years. Go look up my YouTube, you guys. If you guys go and watch it, my kids are all little. That's how long ago I bought it. That's when I used to do my YouTube videos. So let me bring you guys over here real quick because I need to clean this. So all I'm gonna do is clean it. It's where I bought the chili, they already took off all the toasted, like the outside of it. See how it doesn't have it? It has a little bit of pieces, but once I take off this part, then I'll rinse it and I'll take the remainder off. So I just take off, sorry, the lighting sucks. I just take off this the top part, rinse it in water so I could get the remainder of the seeds out. And this is mild chili. They had hot, but I got mild because, again, my kids. Huh? Yeah. You're welcome. Like this. No más así, amiga. Do you have a office? Beth, yes, I do. I have a P.O. box. If you'd like to message me, if you send me a DM, I could send you it to you. Unless you want to go through my post, if you scroll down, there's gonna be a post where I put my P.O. box and my baby registry when I had one. But the P.O. box is on there. But if not, if you don't want to do that, you're more than welcome to message me, and I could give it to you. Si le quitaron la cáscara. I don't know how you say that in English. Basically, the outside that they toasted, you know how you have to remove all of that? They already did that. They just left the top part. So I don't have to do that, which saves me a lot of time. I bought it like that already, which was pretty cool. And then I just cleaned the rest. And they had hot, extra hot, or mild, and I went with mild. I like spicy stuff, but I'm not that type of person that can eat extremely spicy. Like, I won't even enjoy it. Dang, 5 years. I've been a follower. Wow. Yeah, I'm going on 6 years of having this page, you guys, which kind of sucks that I might lose it. I'm kind of hoping I don't lose it because they haven't took it yet, but if they do, it's okay. We have that other page. That's gonna suck, but yeah, going on 6 years. See, there's some of them have the cascara, the skin, right? The skin of the chili when they toast them or roast it or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool that they already peeled it for me. It's not 100% perfect, but hey, it saves me a lot of time. Because I just clean it, take that off, and get the remainder of the seeds off. The seeds is what makes it spicy, right? I get it off with a spoon, not water. I think the flavor goes away. Really? I've never noticed the difference, to be honest. It still tastes like it to me. But I've never tried it with the spoon. But I always rinse it no matter what, because I don't know, especially this one, because this one was already peeled by somebody else, and I don't know if they wear gloves or not. So, girl, I have to rinse it. But I promise you that I've never noticed that, but that's something that I could definitely keep in mind, because I never knew that. I mean, this chili was really good, and it still had the flavor to it. I didn't know that, though. This place has some cool skincare. Where at? Oh, the skin. Yes, the skin. I thought it was the, what did I call it? I just said it too. I don't know what I said. But they did a really, really good job. And I barely have, I'm going to use all the chili. I don't care if it's too much, because again, it's not super spicy. We had it last night with my green chili stew. I could taste the chili spiciness. It's not a lot. And then I'm going to get a knife and slice it up in little pieces and add garlic salt before I throw it in there. Let me pick all this up, you guys, so I can throw it away. So me and Junior went outside. So I saw this trend on TikTok, you guys, of all these wives and fiancés and girlfriends and daughters, sons, like everybody's doing it. Well, I don't know if everybody's doing it now, but it might be old. I don't freaking know. I don't really keep up with it. But I thought it was so freaking cool, and I wanted to do it. So it's a thing where these girls are, they go in, if they're married or their fiancé is a cop, they tell them, like, I want you to chase me and pretend like I'm a bad guy, and I want to see if you could, like, if I could outrun you and if you could catch me. And clearly I'm not married or anybody in my family is a cop. So I wanted to do it, and I did it with Junior outside, and I told Junior, let's pretend that we're being chased by the cops. Let's see if I could actually keep up with you. And we did it, and it was like the worst idea ever because I forgot about my chichis. Bro, my boobs were hurting so bad. I was like this. I was like, never mind, I can't do this. As it is, he runs super fast, and I was trying to run, and the first time I started running, I didn't even realize, like, I have a bra on, but, and then I'm breastfeeding, so I started running, I'm like, oh shit, my boobs started hurting, so I'm like this, all holding my boobs. I was like, never mind, I can't do this. But I thought that would have been so funny. Okay, let me get a fork. Okay, let me show you how we do this chili thing, but I have to flip you guys around. I'm still learning how to use this tripod, so give me a second. Hold on. Hi, Rubina. Hi, Paula. It does with water. What happens? The taste? Okay. I'm still learning, you guys, how to use this tripod thing, but is that not the coolest? So I'm going to use un tenedor. And I don't have a very good knife. I need to throw away all these knives and get new ones because they're pretty not the greatest anymore because I've had them for so long. And the ones that I got that are new are these pink ones, the Paris Hilton ones, and they're pretty and everything, you guys, but I actually do not suggest you buy them. They are so freaking weak. It's not even funny. Hold on. Wrong one. Okay. Ready, Freddy? So that's a lot of it. I don't know how many of you guys do it like this, but this is how I do it, so don't come for me. I just put it in the middle of it. It's been a hot minute, missed you guys. Hi, Melissa. Do you guys not get notified? That's probably why, huh? A lot. I'm telling you guys that whenever Facebook redoes their settings and stuff, it like makes everybody that does lives, it's like you have to start all over again and build it up again. I don't want it to be too big old like pieces, so I'm gonna try to work it down as much as I can. I didn't get notified. Yeah, see, I don't think anybody really gets notified anymore. Unless you come and look and see if I'm live or you're scrolling and you come across it. If you're not getting notified, you might have to add me under favorites. Unless you already have me on your favorites and you still didn't get notified, then yeah, then Facebook is just being a hater. But if you do have me on your favorites and you're not getting, I mean, you haven't added me, then add me so you could try to get notified. I even went live on supporters, you guys, and I was so confused on how one of the girls on there, she said that every time she tried to type, it would freeze the live all weird. And then it always says nobody's watching even though there's people on there. Or it'll say there's only one person when there's more than one. Okay, so I think this is good. They're not big old pieces. Sorry guys, you're gonna hear the screaming, but that's normal in this casa. Pick up these little pieces. Don't waste this precious chili. Okay, now let me try to flip you guys. Oh, now that I'm doing this, look at the tortillas. Le tengo que echar sal todavía. But see how I said not too toasted? Because if you over toast them, the ends get really hard. And whenever you try to cut them when it's on your plate, it's going to be too hard to cut with the fork. Okay, poquita garlic salt. This is gonna be cool whenever I do my DIYs, like my arts and crafts stuff. You guys will be able to see what I'm freaking doing. I'll put a little bit more, but I love the way garlic smells. I don't know why, but I do. I swear it smells so good to me. Wasn't notified. I came across your video. Damn it. Hi, Connie. See? I don't know if you even remember me. It's been that long. I don't think I do. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I do remember. But I'm glad you came back to me, girl. Don't leave me. Don't leave me ever again. I'm just playing. I know everybody has lives going on. Girl, I had a whole baby. I had a whole baby. I'm not sure if you knew, but I had a little baby. His name is Ezekiel, and he is a month old. You want to see him? I can show you him. Let me flip you guys around. I forgot we had this little light, but with my glasses, it's kind of hard to see because you could see the glare on the glasses. Okay, so hi now. Let me, I'm gonna save a little bit of this juice in case I need it. With a measuring cup. Look at my little cute heart Valentine's cups. So I'm gonna only grab half of it because I don't really need much of it, and then empty the rest. And then this is where I'm gonna put the chicken. But you guys are gonna have to give me a second really fast. I'm gonna keep this here. So that way, I'll be right back, okay? Hold on. Tortillas, chicken. I'll be right back. Hold on.